Hello, my friends. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I'm just going to wait just 1 second just to double check and make sure my live pops up on the other screen. Hello, Jenny. Good morning. Good morning. I am just waiting for the live to show up on my screen and make sure I'm in frame. We're going to bring this up just a skosh. Happy Saturday, my friends. I hope that you are all doing well. Whether you are new here or returning, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Tammy Civello and welcome to Cards by TLC. Hello and welcome in. Jenny, welcome in. Today we are continuing on with my favorite craft fair items series. So over the past several weeks, we've been making some craft fair items, my favorite craft fair items. And today we're going to continuing on with stocking stuffer ideas. So I have a fun gift card holder for that crafty, handy person in your life. So cute. You could put, I have an Amazon gift card in here just to show, but you can do Home Depot, you can do Lowe's, your local hardware, like Ace Hardware we have here. That would be like a fun little gift card holder for the handy person in your life. And we also have a cute pencil packet for our littles in our life. So both of these are really, really cute and really fun and quick to put together. So we are going to go ahead and dive in and go over all of the products that I'm using. So on our gift card box, this is a scalloped box. They call it scallop because of the scalloped edge. You can either leave it overlapping like that, but I always tuck that in just to keep that closed. The designer paper is the paper packet that we're continuing on with our traditional colors of Take a Bow. We're going to be using that on both projects today. The candy cane is from the Snowy Days designer paper, but we're not going to be using that today. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a different layout and different look on that. But we are also using the Trusty Tools bundle that is from our annual catalog. And then our sentiment on this one is from the Reindeer Fun. The Merry Christmas is from your Reindeer Fun. And then, of course, our wreath is from the dies. This is a great builder bundle and die set. You can build your reindeer. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and you can build a wreath, and then you can die cut out the stamped images as well. And then our rounded square is from the Nested Essentials dies. If you do not have the Nested Essentials dies, this is another shapes dies that is fantastic to have in your craft room arsenal. And then moving on to, let me show you really quick where you can find the scalloped box. This can actually be found on page 28 in your annual catalog if you have an annual catalog. And it's right up here in the Wrap It Up series. So some of the images are a little challenging to find, and you kind of have to go on a scavenger hunt, but I just wanted to show you where that is in the annual catalog. And then on our pencil packets, this ephemera piece is fantastic. It comes from the a little bit festive specialty paper, and you have two 12 by 12 sheets full of all these ephemera pieces. And I'm going to show you, stay tuned to the end, I'm going to show you a recent class that I just did of a fun fold, and look at all these amazing ephemera pieces. I made 10 fun folds using this 12 by 12 specialty paper, but stay tuned to the end for that, and I'll show you those and some info on that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me get this stuff out of the way. All of the things. We're going to get started on our box, and we're going to put together our box. We're going to color, we're going to stamp, we are going to spend the little bit of the morning together. So grab your coffee or beverage, hot chocolate, whatever you would like to drink, and sit back and enjoy. Making sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. Okay, perfect. So happy to have my amazing friends here in the chat. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this box together. I'm just making sure I'm folding up all of my pieces. Now, to put this box together, if you're not familiar with this box, I like to fold this up first, this bottom half, tuck that under, and then we're going to take our tab pieces and fold that in, and then we are just going to take our edge pieces and fold those over. They make it so easy for these boxes to come together. They've done all the hard work for us on notching all the pieces. Forgot to fold that piece over and this piece over. And this piece, it comes in two pieces, the box portion and then the insert piece. Now you can make this a treat or whatever you'd like to do, but it's meant to have a gift card in there, and that just pops up like so. And let me go ahead and grab my Amazon gift card out of here, show you where that goes in spots. Like I said, you can do Lowe's, Home Depot. Honestly, I like to, if I can, shop at local hardware stores just to get, because they're locally owned, even though it's Ace is a top corporation, they're locally owned. So I would rather give them the business than the big box stores. Just personal preference. Okay, so there is our box, and then we have our designer pieces that are already cut out, and these pieces are cut at 4 by 2 3/4, especially if your paper is directional. If it isn't directional, it doesn't matter which one you cut first, but if it is directional, you want to cut at that 4-inch mark and then flip it and then cut it at 2 3/4. Hitting this, there we go. And then our front piece right here, this piece is cut at 4 by 7/8. And then our two sides pieces, these two pieces are cut at 7/8 by 2 3/4, or 2 3/4 by 7/8. So those are the designer pieces that are going to go right on top. We're going to go ahead and glue that down and get started on the other portions of our crafting. I did already pre-stamp my hammer, my wrench, and my let me bring back the sample in here, my tape measure ahead of time with the magic of TV, and we're just going to color that. But I did pre-stamp them in Pebbled Path. I just thought it was more muted versus more stark black, and it blended out the tools better, especially since I'm using grays. So it was easier to kind of blend in more rather than have such a harsh outline. Oh, I'm so glad you liked this idea. I know, Jenny. Jenny and I both do craft fairs, and just to give something a little different, you can always buy just a traditional gift card holder or whatnot and add that in there, but it's just kind of fun. My friend Patty gave me the idea, why don't you use the trusty tools and do one for the handy people in your life? You know what, Jenny? You can totally use that designer paper that we had during celebration. That would work fantastic. Just fussy cut your heart out with that. And then we're just going to add these to the side. I spent the day yesterday finishing up decorating my house for the holidays. Yes, I am one of those people that like to have Christmas up early. We don't traditionally have a sit-down formal Thanksgiving in our family, and we just decided, you know what? Thanksgiving is late this year even, so the more we can have Christmas up, the better. Thank you, Anne. Anne just brought up a fantastic point in the chat. The designer paper is amazing. It is actually on our clearance rack in my online store at the moment. So they are $5 on the clearance rack. So if you want to grab cute little designer paper, it's fantastic. I wish I had some here. I used all mine, but I think I might grab some more for some more cards. So I wish I had some. Do I have it? I think I used all mine. Hold on, guys. Bear with me just 1 second, making sure I don't have them. Nope, I did use all mine up. So I might have to take advantage of the clearance rack and spend that $5. Okay, and then I have the largest, come on, I have the largest rounded edged square there from Nested Essentials, and that is where we're going to be stamping our Merry Christmas from our reindeer fun bundle, and I am going to stamp that in shaded spruce. A nice solid bright green. And I originally was thinking I was going to put Dad right here. However, there are many of us who no longer have their fathers around, and that might be a little triggering. It can be triggering for me. Plus, handy people, they don't have to be your dad. They don't have to be your spouse. We have many women out there that are just as handy. And so I just wanted to keep it very gender neutral. And then our little bow, I have added our self-adhesive sheets on there just to peel off just like a sticker, because I don't have a fine tip glue pen. And that would make me really cranky if I had to add glue to that. And then I'm just going to add that like so. Oh, and these cute little cluster pearls. Those are from the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Back Berries. I love these. These are fantastic. You can do the cherry cobbler. You can keep them clear if you would like, or you can take a dark cherry cobbler blender pen and just add some color to that. I'll show you that one in a minute. Let me just go ahead and do that now, since we're going to be coloring our tools. Let me just show you how easy these come together. So if you want all that and not keep it clear, just take your dark cherry cobbler blender pen and add some color to that. And there you have it. It's a little bit lighter than what is actually pre-made, but it still gives you the same idea. Okay, let's go ahead and color our tools. Oh, let's not flip the box upside down. Since I have the cherry cobbler in hand, I'm going to go ahead and do my coloring of my handle here. And I'm just going to come in here and do quick brush strokes. I'm just going to be coloring the handle in red. And then I'm going to come in with my light cherry cobbler. my real red, I'm waiting for a replacement combo pack. Otherwise, I would do it more traditional red, but we're just going to come in with the cherry cobbler and it gives you the same idea. And then I am going to come in with my grays here. I have a dark smoky slate, and then I have the light and dark gray granite. So I'm just going to come in here. We're going to start with the dark gray granite and just kind of add some texture to that. And I actually think what I did was I came in with the dark smoky slate. So we're going to come in with the dark smoky slate afterwards and add some darker dimension to that. And my tip is getting frayed, so it is almost time to replace this one. Okay. I'm just gonna come in. Is this the dark? Yep, this is the dark smoky slate. Yeah, that's what I did. I just kind of came in here and went over where the shadows were and the markings were on the hammer. I think I even came in here and did that on the hammer as well. And then now we're going to come in here with our wrench and do the exact same thing. And I need my yellow for my tape measure. How is everyone doing today? Have you started your Christmas shopping? I know some people like to get that early out of the way. I'd love to know in the chat if you are live, if you'd started your Christmas shopping yet. Because it will be here before you know it. We're about maybe 6 weeks away, 6.5 weeks away from Christmas. When I say that out loud, it kind of freaks me out. I'm going to come in here with the... You're so slow at last minute at everything. You know what? I am too. And with craft fair season, I'm usually that person buying my things at the last minute. But I do like to look at this time for deals and steals, especially with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I might be doing some of that. Okay, now we're gonna come in here with our tape measure, and I'm just gonna come in with my light gray granite. I think what I'll do is maybe do the darker gray granite for the center. Yeah, I think I did darker gray granite on this. So that is the center, and then my locking mechanism tab I'm doing in gray. And then I'm going to come in with dark Daffodil Delight or any type of yellow. This is kind of given Stanley tape measuring vibes, the brand Stanley. kind of got a little happy there. That's okay. And then come back in with my dark smoky slate. So gift card holders are a perfect thing. Oh, you know what, Anne? Gift card holders are my jam too. I do like to give traditional gifts when I can, especially if there are like kids. Kids, I certainly will get, like my nephew, I'll definitely get him actual tool or actual gifts. But like my nieces who are adults, they're so picky at times. I would rather just give them a gift card and get them what they really, really would love to get. So I'm going to go ahead and take my foam adhesive sheet, hashtag Team Foam Adhesive Sheets. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the center of this. We're going to pop up this square. And then that way I can kind of tuck my hammer underneath it. So that is going to go right there in the center. And then I'm going to just add glue to just the bottom portion of the hammer, the actual handle of the hammer. Because that is going to hang off. So I definitely want that to kind of not have glue there, but I might add just a little bit more glue right here. Okay, there is that. And then we're going to put our wreath down. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put my tape measure down first. And I'm just going to put it on the actual tape measure and not the measuring part, that the tape that comes out, because again, that's going to hang off the edge right there. Jenny sort of gave her sister her gift early because she wanted to see her reaction. I can totally appreciate that. I would have done the same thing. Okay. There's our wreath, and then our wrench is gonna do the same. We're gonna do the same thing. Just kind of put it on the handle of the wrench because the top part is mostly hanging off. We'll go about 3/4 of the way up. There we go. And then we need to add our berries. So I ordered a new Take Your Pick tool, but I actually found my Take Your Pick tool. Where was it? It was actually put away in its cute little slothy mug here. So, oh, that's fun. So this is where I keep my tools and where they're supposed to be. And you would think I would actually check there first. Nope, I didn't. It was hidden behind my scissors. So I have a second one, which is perfect because I'm always misplacing it. So I have a second Take Your Pick tool. So we should be good to go now. And then I'm going to add that cluster of berries on my wreath there. And I think I might add a secondary. We might as well add our ones that we added. There we go, like our double berry image there. So cute, right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We get so used to chaos in our craft room and crafting, and we're like, okay, I lost it. You don't think that you actually put it away like it's supposed to. So there is our gift card holder. We are going to go ahead and move forward to our pencil packets. And let me go ahead and bring out my template here. That way you can take a screenshot of that. This is what the template actually looks like. I actually have the score marks in there just so I know. And this is what the template should look like before you put it together. So if you want to take a screenshot of those sizes and dimensions right there. So our actual template is 3.5 by 5.5, and I used garden green on this today, and we are going to change things up a little bit. And then we'll be scoring together, but we're going to score along the 3.5-inch side at 1/2 of an inch, 3/4, 2 and 2 1/4. And then along the 5.5 side, we're going to score at 1/4. And then our designer piece that goes on the front is 5 by 1 1/8 if it's directional. Otherwise, you can flip it and do 1 1/8 by 5. I only do the front. You can do a secondary one, or you could even do a wrap around the whole pencil packet, but you could put one in the front and one in the back. I usually just put it in the front, and then because I put my sticker on the back. So that is that. And then the ephemera piece that we're going to be using, I thought it would be cute to do a cute stocking for a stocking stuffer. And then our cute little bow, I'm going to put that right there on our stocking. These are 2 separate ephemera pieces that are in that designer paper series. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring in our trimmer so we can do our scoring. And like I said, along the 3.5-inch side, we're going to be scoring at 1/2 of an inch. And you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. Slide that down to the 2-inch mark. And 2 1/4. Then we're going to flip it, and along the 5.5-inch side, we're going to be scoring that at 1/4 of an inch. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, see this bottom left-hand corner? We're going to cut up those score marks right there along the score inch side. And we're just going to cut up those score lines, and then I'm going to remove that corner tab. So I'm going to come in at an angle and just do that angle miter cut. It just makes it a lot more cleaner for that, for your tabs to fold up. And then I'm going to, you've got a very skinny area that you're dealing with. So you're just going to slightly angle cut that, not taking up too much space on that. Come on, that little, and sometimes you just got to really kind of go in there and make sure that that piece comes off. So cutting up those score lines, angle cut. Making sure I'm not cutting off too much of that tab. And then I'm also going to cut off this top part right here, angle cut that just a little bit, just to make things a lot easier. And we're going to be running some tear and tape along that far edge. So I'm going to come in with my bone folder, and crease those edges. This is another tool that I need to purchase more of because I'm always losing it. Okay, now we're going to come in here and add some tear and tape along that far left-hand side. Okay. Bring in my pokey part of my take your pick tool, get that release paper off. And then I'm going to come here and fold down at that second score line and then fold over on that first score line and line that up. Oops. Without dropping it on there. Let's see if we can lift this up. There we go. Line that up and then crease down that edge. And then that gives it a nice clean cut. Now we're going to add some tear and tape to the inside part right here. And I'm going to lay that down. And it's okay to overlap because this is thicker than the 1/4 inch piece, that tab that you're working with. You're working with a very small little area. So I'm just going to come in here with some tear and tape, and it, like I said, it's okay to overlap that. You can fold that down. See if I can come in with my pokey tool here. There we go. Get that release and see how that sticks up. We're just going to fold that over like so. Put in our tabs, fold that down, and fold that like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to come in with my bone folder and just kind of secure that. And then we're going to come in with our pencil packet. I get these at the Dollar Tree, or $1.25 tree, you now call it. I get 12 of these, so you can get 3 pencil packets out of this. So and some packets come with 12, some packets come with 16. Sometimes I'm lucky. I think this was a 16 packer, so I was able to get 4 out of that. And I have my cute little Christmas themed pencils. This is the time to go. Actually, like, this is almost late. So, if your local Dollar Tree has them now, grab them now, because don't wait until December. Don't even wait for another week or two because they will be gone. A lot of the holiday stuff goes very, very quickly. At least around here it does. Okay, and then this is our designer paper, 1 1/8 by 5. There we go. And then I'm going to come in with my cute little stocking. And if you want to add a sentiment to that, a small sentiment, go for it. And so I'm going to kind of come in the middle here because it does hang off the edge a little bit. And there we have our cute little pencil packets. And then our gift card holder. So cute, right? I'm going to make some room because I mentioned at the beginning of the video the little bit festive pieces that I was talking about. I just did a fun fold class and I would like to show you those samples. So here is using the a little bit festive designer series paper. So that's one fold. And then look how cute these ephemera pieces are. So adorable. That's another. We have a Z fold. Now, if you missed the kit portion of this class, don't worry. I mean, the kit portion's not available, but I do have the video links available for this class if you would like to purchase the video and do your own supplies. I'm going to create a full supply list of what I used, and on the registration form. So if you want to order the video links only, you can do that. I'll put that in the description box below, but these are the fun folds that we created. And then a pop-up gift card holder. So cute. And then one of my favorites is this like hidden book flap design. So fun, so cute. I absolutely love these pieces. They're great to add for an accent piece to your projects. But that will be it for me today, my friends. Now, next Saturday, I will not be doing a live project here, crafting with you. I will be at my first craft fair of the season. So I'm going to go live. I'm going to try to go live during the time that my typical live is, but I might just do the setup and quickly go live because the craft fair time frame is very short. So, but I will go live when I can. But yeah, stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and the wonderful rest of your day, and get out and do something fun this weekend. It's gorgeous weather around here. So I hope you enjoy and have a great day, and I will see you all next time for more creative fun. Bye, everyone.